It's just like, you shake your head, and it just be like one of those things that you can't believe that 6 years. 6 years. 6 years that this has been going. It just feels like it was yesterday.
Pretty much.
What?
It's just freaking 6 years.
What happened?
WFSO has been in operation for 6
years
today.
Yep.
Oh.
And it's just what we all been through and what we did, what we accomplished. We have our fans and we have our haters, of course. Yeah, haters more than anything, right?
I love our haters, they make us famous.
Very true. But
just look at us now. Look at us now. Look at us now. We're still here. Look at us now. Look at us now. Fresh as a mother.
So they're 22 and 21, right? They're about to be 24 and 21, and then who knows what happens.
I don't know what, when it comes to the Spurs, I don't know.
Yeah, then they're probably going to be 24 and 22.
Who
you going to
knows?
finish your video or are you going to just sit there and mumble?
We're going to keep mumbling about this. 6 years.
Little hobbit.
This is like we were celebrating our 5th year last year, although it had some highs and lows.
This year's been the worst year for WFSO.
I thought it'd be the year before.
No, this was the worst one, mainly because when we started doing the WFSO awards last year, from like 2014 through to now, people got bent out of shape because somebody nominated themselves and got all of their friends to vote for them. So basically came from behind and took Wrestler of the Year, and that sparked everybody saying we'd set that up, which we don't. Then there was people getting pissed because we were still putting on shows and were wanting to, and then people just came in and started making their little accusations and their little nasty comments and everything. And as I said, that's one reason why I refuse to ever go to a local wrestling show again. Because I will never put any of my money into the hands of those people. Because you can say sorry all you like to us privately, but not one of those people who said sorry to us privately has come out and said it publicly. And until they do that and apologize for what they said, I don't have time for them. I will still deal with WFSO in regards to like TNA, WWE, and now we found that Japanese wrestling.
New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Yes,
yeah.
that was just like awesome last night. It was actually nice to see different faces. Do you know what I mean? When we were watching some of it, yeah, it was extremely late, so we got to remember to DVR it. But seeing some different faces and that one move that dude did.
Oh yeah, that one submission move.
Yeah, unbelievable. How did he do it? He had like the dude on his back and was like had him outstretched and
yeah, it looked like he was just like leaning on him.
Yeah.
That was just weird, and we can't forget about Lucha Underground. They're out there too, and they're doing pretty good. But as she was saying about the apology, it would be nice to hear some people say it publicly, and maybe you can stop all, even all the nonsense can be stopped, and people can move on. It's like everybody was a fan when it came to wrestling.
Well, my whole thing is this. It's like, if those people put as much time into their careers and what they wanted to do as they have put into hating on us, we would see them on TV by now.
Yeah, some of them. And I say something, oh, where's the remote?
I don't know where the remote is. I ain't been home all day. How the heck am I supposed to know? Finish your video. Is it really necessary to change the TV channel right now?
In a way. But,
just enjoy the music of DirecTV.
Enjoy the music. But yeah, it's like everybody started as being a fan, and you can't talk about, oh, fans shouldn't be doing this and fans should be doing that because you were a fan yourself.
And some people who claim that they are wrestlers and stuff and promoters really need to take a good hard look at themselves in the mirror. Because one person, you know, who I remember quite well, had his wife sleeping on her father's living room floor on an air mattress because of the way he was with his money. So.
Probably know who that is. Then you got some of the stuck-up people up north that just dipping in people's business too, which is kind of sad.
And some Southsiders, like south of the border.
Yeah. And I think we would not be going if it wasn't for some local wrestlers that still stood behind us since day one, like Xavier, TC, and...
See, and let me backtrack on my previous comment about wrestling shows, okay? I won't go to local wrestling that is currently running in Milwaukee County. Okay? If I had a ride, I would gladly go and support sets that have been run by Chris, by Crazy Gorman, etc., who are going through their own issues right now with having their shows attempted to be shut down and everything.
Oh yeah, due to somebody calling the place.
Now, if Xavier and TC re-sparked MCW,
or like they're doing right now with LPW,
I would sit in that front row waving my camera around my head screaming. Because at the end of the day, when it comes to being professional, when it comes to showing class among the industry, that's it right there.
Right, and there's more people we want to name.
Yeah, I'm just naming TC and Xavier because right from the get-go with WFSO, when we have done things, Xavier and TC have always supported us and helped us. And to me, it's priceless. It goes beyond, to me, what people should really do for someone. That to me was just a phenomenal gesture and everything.
Right. We know there's more people we want to name, but it's just them two were like the main two that support us. And of course, Skylar Reed, how far he has come. Of course, Ken Cato. Just a lot of people in the industry.
And see, and then there's the thing is that we have to say is, like everything else, you've got your bandwagon riders. You've got the ones who say to us, and I'm not going to mention names, but there's one person who ticks me off the minute I see him post something, and I'll tell you that privately, but who 1 minute is like, oh, we'll back you up, we back you up, we love what you do, we love what you do and everything, and then as soon as we say we're doing something, doesn't matter what it is. It could be just like when you said you were going back to a show, or we could say, put something up saying WFSO has big plans for the future and everything. This person to our face, like behind the scenes, is all sweetness and light, and then in front of everybody else will make a comment, and we have said to him a couple of times before, who's whispering in your ear?
So the thing is, like, if anybody got a problem, they could have straight up just come to us and just blab and use their egos just to make them look good.
Don't take things that people have done in their past and slam them for it. Because unless you are perfect, you really need to take that and put it to the back burner.
Exactly. And like, nobody's perfect. So don't try to act like it when you dip in somebody's business that, oh, you're better than them.
Because one, until you actually know the details of a lot of things, you have no right commenting. And two, you know, how you expect people to give you a chance, then you have to hand out the same thing. But kind of like with diversing and everything on that, there have been so many people who have supported us. And sadly, in the 6 years that we've been up and running, we've seen amazing groups like Milwaukee Wrestling come and go as well. And it actually saddens me because a lot of people said, oh, you guys and Scott hate each other. There was never that between us. Yeah, he pissed me off at times. He really did. But then, as you know, it's pretty easy to piss me off. My emotions are like right there on the cusp. But the whole thing is that what he was trying to do was trying to get Wisconsin wrestling out there, and he was slammed for the choices that he made, and then he was slammed for not doing this for someone and not doing that for someone, and in the end he was like, I can't do this, I've had enough.
I just want to chase people out of it in Wisconsin, and it's like we shouldn't be known for that. It's like everybody else in every other state, they can work together when it comes to like promotions, but it just seems like, I don't know if it's anywhere else in the state out there, but it just seems like here it just...
Well, and this is the one thing that, you know, we still belong to a lot of the wrestling boards like around the area, not just Milwaukee. There's the Chicago one, there's a Minnesota one, and there's a few other ones, and the bickering isn't there.
It's always here.
Rivalry is there, which is a huge, huge difference. There's a lot of wrestling-fed crossovers where you've got Fed against Fed and all this lot.
Which I don't care.
Awesome.
Right, which I don't care what anybody said. That's always fun to see.
But there's not this, well, that's our area. You can't run because that's our area. You know what I mean? It's, yeah.
Because everybody's doing one big thing.
Yeah.
To entertain everybody and also to make money. Doing both. And just wish that the drama with Wisconsin will just end and everybody can finally just get along or something. Stop letting their petty egos like get the best of them. But like I said, I can understand why some people don't want to be with this person or hang with this person or work for this person. It's just sad, and it shouldn't be that way. Just for the 6 years that we've been around, we learned a lot from backstage drama and pathetic stuff that people do just to try to get somebody out of there. It just shouldn't be that way. But I do want to thank like the staff that's in WFSO, and also I think it had to thank our worldwide based fans and worldwide based
one person who I really would like to thank, and that's Vicky in Australia, because WFSO Australia is her baby. We just gave her the means to do it. She took that over and she's run with it, and kudos to her and to the other ones who are doing so much as well.
Oh yeah, Chris, we will have to bring back the Smarks list sooner or later, even if I have to be...
You and him have to do the Smarks list together. Oh my God.
But it's got to be on his time, so I can understand he's busy, like he's training and stuff like that. So that's cool. But we want to thank our international fans that really kept us going when, here in Wisconsin, it was just like all drama and stuff like that. So, like I said, I'm going to start going to like the indie shows. I'm not going to try to, because like what happened is we accidentally hear like people's beef or people's drama, and probably just going to do the thing just like we're not in it and just move on.
Back to basics, which is what we did before. Going, reporting, showing.
Exactly. So that's probably what we're going to stick to. If we decide to do something bigger when we can, we will. Just back to basics. So that's what you're going to see. We are still looking for...
Apparently Matt Winchester is on Ring of Honor right now on Channel 24. The urge to say who gives a shit is really hard.
But we are looking for people that are hardworking and like to wrestling as much as we do, just to join us. So just hit us up, and happy 6th year.